I told my daughter I'd cut off her legs if she tried to run away. And honestly, it was the most honest I've been with her in 5 years. The breakfast table was far too quiet. No bickering over cereal, no brutal fights over the bathroom, and 16-year-old Jonas, usually the instigator, couldn't even look me in the eye. "Jonas," I said, setting my iPad down. Across the table, Zach flinched. Callie ducked her head, brown hair masking her face. They looked guilty, just like the time they'd shattered my mother's vase. I sighed, assuming something was broken. "As long as it's not your grandfather's urn, I don't care what you've broken, as long as you fix it." "Dad's hurting us." The words were so quiet, I almost missed them. Then Jonas said it again, his voice choking. "Dad's hurting us." "What are you doing?" Zach hissed, his smile tense and terrified. "It's okay, Mom. Jonas is just... I'm not staying silent anymore," Jonas whispered, his eyes finding mine. They were hollow, shadowed with an agony I hadn't seen. "I can't do this anymore." He broke into sobs. When I tried to comfort him, he recoiled, feral and screaming, before finally melting into my arms. "Show me," I said, my voice steady. I followed Jonas upstairs to the room he shared with Zach. He lifted his pillows. Looped around the bed frame were heavy steel chains. "Ever since we tried to run, he's chained us to our beds," Jonas whispered. He drugged our drinks. He punched Zach. He grabbed my shoulders, his nails digging in. "But you can't freak out. You can't call him. Just listen." He led me back downstairs and out into the backyard. 5 years ago, a man approached me in LA. He said, his voice trembling, "I was 15, trying to be an actor. He offered me $500 a week for one job. Pretend to be your son, Jonas." The world tilted. "But then he stopped paying," he continued, tears streaming. "We're prisoners. I'm not even from here. I'm from Texas. I'm done playing a dead kid. We just want to go home, Mrs. McCarthy." "We're going." Zach's voice startled me. He was standing behind us, gripping Callie's hand. "I'm sorry for your loss, but we're not your children. Get your shit, Jack. We're leaving." Jonas gave me a final pitying hug. "Thank you for saving us, and I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. McCarthy." I stood numb as they turned toward the fence. Then something inside me snapped, replaced by a cold, jagged electricity. I reached into my waistband and pulled out my gun. A shriek of laughter escaped my throat. I stepped forward, pressing the cold barrel against my daughter's head. "The stupid kids!" I spat through gritted teeth. I wasn't losing them again. I had buried my real children once. Never again. "Your father ran the auditions," I said, clicking off the safety and lowering the barrel to Callie's calf. "Run, and I'll cut off your legs." They froze, paralyzed by the shift in my eyes. I leaned in, savoring the terror. "But who
do you think chose you?"
If you're still watching and want to join the server I was just playing on, check the link in the bio.